Hey everybody, welcome to Dakotah Lake versus Mounds Irondale today. Lakers have been off games since last weekend playing in Rochester, Big Pumpkin. So the boys had got a light week of practice, had some dry land, and get back to work now. We'll see. We got schedule this weekend is this scrimmage against Mounds Irondale, and then tomorrow night we play the Edina Hornets at Edina. Looks like we got Connor Pearson back so glad we got Connor back on the D side for our team. And we'll see what the Lakers do tonight. About to get started here. So our scrimmage tonight, we have an hour and 15 minutes of ice time, so game will be over by 5:20. So it looks like they're putting 15 minutes up on the clock for periods, same as what we play during regular season games. No ice resurfaced, just an hour and 15 minutes of hockey. I think the Lakers have kind of changed up lines a little bit. From word on the street is from the last 3 weeks or so of hockey that we've had so far in the season. They're going to move Tucker Norgren up to forward and move Bryce and Knoll back to D. So I think we'll see what those boys can do. They're both very versatile players that can play on both ends of the rink. So just one of the small changes they made. So we got Caleb Leathers out there with Norgren right now on the left side and Henry Stearns on the right side, and Pierington and Bartlett starting out on D for us. So Mounds is going to come up out of their zone on breakout. They're going to move the puck and try to drop pass. So Leathers going to pick that puck up. He's going to beat the D wide. He's got him beat to the net. He can get to that net and get a nice shot off on the goalie. Good opportunity for the Lakers right out of the start. And Leathers coming in driving wide, getting in on their D. Good D to D from the boys. Little regroup, finds the middle. Leathers comes through with some speed. Good stick there from the Mounds View player, and they're going to take it away and dump it in and go for mostly a change. Bartlett picks up the puck behind the net there and over in the corner. Tries to move it up to the wall. He's got Langley on the ice now. Then Thielen. And then looks like Max Neist is going to be out there with this line. So Langley, Thielen, and Max. Volpe on the ice now. So Bartlett's going to move it up. D going to look for a change here, and Thielen going to look to get the puck deep, but Irondale takes it away and comes through, tries to chip it in the zone. They do get it deep in the zone. Woolley going back to retrieve the puck behind the net. He's going to go D to D to Bryce and Knoll. Knoll moves it up to Thielen. Thielen moves across the weak side over to Volpe. Volpe's going to carry the puck in. Good zone entry by the boys. Chase Langley gets in there. Nice play by Langley to get in there and just penetrate that middle lane on the guys in that zone entry. So good to see. I know they've been working on that with the coaches and on those zone entries. So good to see the boys are responding to that. So Mounds moves it out. Knoll picks it up in the D zone. He's looking up. He's going to peel back around, look behind the net, kind of reverse back the other way. It ends up not working out, and Mounds Irondale picks it up. They try to go to the middle, but Neist is there to pick it up. Neist coming through now, gets picked. Mounds going to get a good shot here now. They're going to score on that shot. So a little turnover in the D zone there. Led to Mounds scoring the first goal of the game, and they're up 1-0. So unfortunate, Lakers are kind of on them for the most part. Just a couple dumps and chases from Mounds View, but they end up getting the first goal of the game. But we'll settle back in and get the next one. So Antilla now taking the puck behind the net. He's going to work out of the corner there. Gets kind of hauled down a little bit. We got Dom over there playing center. He's going to move it up to Dahl. Dahl on the wing takes a look. Doesn't have much of an option, so he goes to the middle. Gets kind of taken away, but he stays on it. Good second effort from Dahl there to stay on that puck. Put pressure on it. So now we got Neist and Dom, Iaria playing center, Neist on left wing, and Dahl on right. The Lakers dump it in, get a touch from Dahl, so icing his wave. Dahl's first one on that forecheck, chase him around the bench side. Mounds is going to come up out of their zone, chip it through. Berryman picks up the puck now. He's going to look to go D to D. Comes behind his net. He's got some room there. Reverses it back behind Antilla. Antilla is going to move it up to Norgren here on the wall. Norgren moves it to the middle. Gets picked by Mounds. They read that from a mile away. Pick up the puck behind the net. Looks like Norgren picks it up behind the net. Moves it up to Berryman. Berryman's got a little bit of room. He's going to gain the red line at least. Try to get it in there deep. He gets turned over, and Stearns picks up in the neutral zone. Looks for a regroup to Pierington. Pierington's going to move it over to the side. Just not quite anybody there, but good idea, right idea though. Stearns picks it up. He's going to wheel. Pick it up on the outside. He's got a little bit of room there on the outside, and charging down on the outside. This guy's got definitely room on the outside, and these guys gets a little hook. Comes in and shoots and scores. Good play by Stearns there to just figure out that he can grab that puck and got speed on the guys, and D was kind of playing a little slow there on that one, so he read that play nice to read that he could get on the outside of that D as he came down the D. Their D is a little flat-footed, so he just walked around them and walked in and made it look easy. Put it in their goalie. So now we got a 1-1 hockey game with 11:38 in the first. Face-off puck down. Moundsy wins a draw. They're coming down on 1-on-2. Good job by Bartlett. Get a little body on that guy. Pierington picks up a loose puck. He's going to wheel behind the net. His pass over there to Norgren. Gets it up. Norgren chips it up to Leathers coming through with a lot of speed too. He's going to get through the D there, but a little turnover kind of leads to them getting the puck back in the corner though. Leathers is going to work it, try to back in towards the middle, but Mounds takes it, go high off the glass. Stearns is there on the forecheck about the half wall, gets back to Purinton. Purinton's going to move it over to Leathers. Leathers looking for a shot. Oh, he ends up scoring on that shot from the outside. Goalie kind of backed himself all the way into the net, and Leathers took the opportunity to see that option to take a shot there and puts in the goalie. Goalie's kind of backed up to the goal line on that, so a lot of net to shoot at. Puts in, and Lakers are up 2-1 just like that. So good response from the Lakers. 4 minutes into the game, we got 3 goals, and Irondale gets the first one, but Lakers are able to respond really well and come back 2-1 now. Thielen coming down the outside, controlling the play, moves it over. He moves over to Langley. Langley's going to try to get a little bouncy puck over there, gets checked against the wall, and Mounds Irondale is going to take a 2-minute penalty, minute and a half penalty. Stand corrected for checking. Good play there by the guys to try to keep control of that puck, and Langley just got enough of a push to take him off balance over there on the wall, and we see our first penalty of the game now at 10:50. Just waiting to get the penalty up on the clock here. Now we're ready to go. So Langley out there with Volpe and Thielen with Knoll and Woolley on D. Back to Knoll, moves it over to Woolley on the right side. Woolley's looking, going to move it down to Volpe on the half wall, back up to Woolley. Woolley's looking, moves it over to Volpe. Nice pass across right to Knoll to the middle. He gets a shot off. Goalie makes a nice glove save. Again, from the D, you've got to get that traffic in front and keep those shots down low. It creates much more opportunity for rebounds if we can keep those shots down on the ice. Anything up top above the waist, the goalies are too good nowadays. They're just going to glove that. The play's dead. Langley on the draw now. Lakers try to get control of the puck, but Mounds ends up winning that face-off, and they're going to take it in and try to dangle around. And Knoll does a good job getting a stick on the guys. So now Thielen's got some room. He's going to come around the outside. He's got a nice little reach there to come through a neutral zone. He's looking for some options. Takes a shot from the outside. And Moundsy was going to get that puck. Oh, Langley's all over it, though. He moves in, tries to stick around guys. You guys just need to move the puck a little quicker to each other down there. Thielen and Langley down there digging for it. Langley does a nice little chip over to Thielen. He finds Woolley right up the top. Good look there. Woolley takes a shot. Good stick by Moundsy. You got to deflect that puck out. Again, some small, simple play for that guy, but good stick there to deflect that puck out and get a whistle so they can get some fresh legs on the ice, too, on the kill. 10 minutes left in the first period. There's 35 seconds left on that penalty to Mounds View guy. Dom takes a draw, moves over to Max. Max Antilla kind of shakes the guy off, moves over to Dom in the middle. Dom up to Berryman. Kind of misplays a little bit, a lot of pressure. Antilla's going to walk right in the middle, have a lot of time. Nice save by the goalie. And Moundsy takes control of the puck now in their zone. Going to move it up the ice and gain the neutral zone on us. Again, 13 seconds left on that penalty for Moundsview. Prior Lake's going to take over the puck with Berryman down the right corner here. He's going to move up, come to the middle, looking for somebody who's not really a good option for him, so he gains his zone. They looked offside. Everybody, I think, knew it was offside, but they called it, and Berryman takes a shot. Glove saved by the goalie. So penalties up now, back to 5-on-5 with 9:17 left in the first period. 2-1 Lakers. Dom on the draw with Neist and Dahl. Then Berryman and Antilla on D. Lakers looking to take the puck away. Neist goes on the forecheck. Moundsy does a nice job moving the puck up on their breakout through the neutral zone. They're coming to take a shot from outside. I think that's probably the first shot that Graham has seen today. So Graham looks like he's ready to go. Takes his first shot, and he can move aside from that one. Coming back with Norgren, Stearns, and Leathers now with Purinton and Bartlett. So Stearns going to go out to try to block that shot and shoot wide. Purinton grabs the puck behind the net. He's got a little bit of room, so he's going to take that, move up to Stearns. Stearns looks, tries to chip it through. It's a little too far for Leathers. Leathers does get the puck, though, and takes a shot and goes off the Irondale players skating out of place. Will face off to the left of their goalie now. I think the key for these guys is continue to move the puck to each other as much as possible. Keep looking to support that puck and move it around. Bartlett, good face-off win. Bartlett over to Purinton. Purinton takes the shot. Norgren picks it up behind the net. He's going to get it taken away by the Mounds guy, but Bartlett keeps it in as they try to chip it up. Bartlett trying to get on that forecheck. Stearns comes in and just ends up just basically bumping the guy, but it's enough. And he shoots and scores, so he goes in and takes that puck away. I think some of the Mounds fans wanted the penalty there, but it's really not much. It's just a matter of strength. He just comes in there and stick on the ice and takes the puck away from the guy and bumps him a little bit and walks in and scores for his second goal of the game. Lakers up 3-1, 8:25 in the first period. Leathers wins a face-off over to Stearns. He try to battle with the guy and chip it up. It goes back to our D. Leathers picks it up, goes across to Purinton. We're going to have to kind of reset now. Purinton, nice fake there. Buys a little bit of time by escaping back in our D zone. Moves up to Stearns. Stearns looking. It's a pass over to Norgren. They're able to still get the zone here. Norgren's going to have to zone. Good stick there by the Mounds view. Got to take that puck away from Norgren on the wall. Stearns in there now on the forecheck. They both got to get caught on the wrong side of the puck there, and Mounds was able to come up out of the zone, make a long stretch pass. I think we're going to have an icing here because, waved off. I like it. We'll just keep playing. Bartlett picks up behind the net. He's going to do an escape. The other way now, too. Double, triple escape. Just trying to evade the opponent. And Mounds is doing a good job staying on him. Bolt, nice little touch pass up to Leathers and moves it over to, now we got Thielen on the ice. So that line's coming up. Good shot from Thielen. Almost scored there from the top of the circle. Kind of no-look shot on the goalie. Took him a little bit by surprise. Goalie made a nice save. Good shot placement there from Thielen. Almost snuck that in there. Just underneath the goalie's blocker. Langley, Volpe, and Thielen on with Knoll and Woolley. Langley wins the draw over to Volpe, gets it taken away, and Mounds is going to come up out of their zone now. He's going to gain the line and try to stay on side there. They do. He kind of flings it in behind our net. Knoll's the first one to the puck there. He kind of moves it up the wall there to Thielen. There's a lot of pressure on him, so he doesn't have much of an option with that. Mounds is going to take that puck in the corner, try to move it out to the middle, but there's nobody there. And Volpe picks it up. Now him and Thielen are coming down the ice. He's going to move it up to Thielen, just a little too far for him. That's going to be icing on the Lakers. 7:05 left in the first period. Well, the face off to the right side of Graham Sterling coming up. So good puck movement from the boys from the start. Keep moving that puck to each other. It's the name of the game. Moundsy wins that draw with the shot on Graham. He steers it over to the right corner. Woolley's over there digging for it. He's got support from Langley. Well, we need that puck just frozen there. Kind of squeaks out front and just gets past Graham there. It does go out front. Ideally, we'd like that. Anything that time that puck comes out there, if the goalie can get it, let's cover that one up. We can reset and not have a scramble with a loose puck in front of the net. Got Dom's line out now. Antilla and Berryman on D. Tilla picks it up behind the net. He's looking to make a move, try to get rid of the Mounds. Who guys does. Moves it over to Dom. Good support there from the center there. Dom moving up the middle. Moves it over. Tough pass over to Neese. He kind of can't quite control it, but it does gain the zone. The chip out. Dom's going to get a chance now to get to the middle lace. He takes a backhand shot. Goes right to the net for his own rebound. But Mounds View Irondale goalie does a great job making that save and keeping any rebound from Dom to grab. 6:30 left in the first period now. 3-1. Face-off win for Dom over to Dahl. Moves it up to Berryman. Berryman's going to move it back. Dahl's going to try to put it to the middle. Nobody there. And Moundsview is going to come up out of their zone, but Dom's on him. Moves it D to D from Antilla to Berryman. Berryman moves it up to Dahl, and we gain the line. Not a lot of options there as we come through, but we're able to still to gain the zone and gain possession of it. Got a good job getting two guys on the puck there. Dahl does a good job activating as F3 there and forces Irondale to chip the puck down the ice for an icing. So 6 minutes to go in the first period. Lakers are up 3-1. Shots are 12-4. Pretty even game so far, to be honest, other than a couple plays. Got Leathers out there again with his line with Stearns on the right wing and Tucker Norgren on the left. With that's offside. Yep. Sharp eye from the ref there. He sees that guy on the wide side just go a little bit offside. Get a little anxious over there. Maybe if he would have just dragged his leg there on the blue line for a second, he would have kept onside. But offside, and we get a face off the neutral zone, ends up back, and Bartlett's got it. He's going to get it over to Pierington. Pierington's looking. It's kind of bobbly puck over there at first, but he does make a nice play. Draws their guys right to him, and then chips up to Norgren. Norgren's going to try to leave it. D on the outside. He does. He moves in, looking to go to the middle of Stearns, but got good coverage in front. They lose the puck, and now Norgren picks it up again, moves it back to Bartlett. Missed pass, or Bartlett's going to be the first one to it. We're good. Bartlett moves up to Stearns. He's going to try to just chip it right back to Bartlett. Just didn't quite work out there, but Leathers able to grab the puck and come through. Good play by the Mounds guy to get there and break up that play in the neutral zone, but we're able to still take it. Leathers coming in by himself. He's going to take a shot from the top of the circle. The goalie makes a pretty routine save there, but good shot by Leathers. Recognized he was the only guy coming down on the ice late in his shift and at least get a shot off before going change. We got an offensive zone face-off too. So Langley now with Thielen and Volpe, and Knoll and Woolley on D. Another face-off win, but Mounds was able to grab the puck coming down the outside. Woolley does a good job keeping the outside. Backhand shot on goal misses from Mounds. They grab the puck and try to move up to D. Good job by Thielen there to break up that pass to D, and then one-handed chips it by. Now he's coming down the outside. Nice pass over to Langley, and Langley snipes off the post. A great play there by Thielen to start that play down there in the D zone to break that puck out all the way from making the initial little play there, and then that little one-handed chip off the wall was perfect to gain him the zone and get by that D and create that 2-on-1 opportunity. Comes down his forehand side, finds Langley, who doesn't mess around and goes off the post, and Lakers are up 4-1. So nice play there by the Lakers. Lines look like they're really clicking so far, so I like the changes that the coaches made in the lines, and looks like the guys, like I said, are moving the puck well with each other, and I think they could put a lot of different guys together on this team and get production, but finding those right guys and that right chemistry is important, and so far so good with this game. With Thielen going to pick up the puck behind the net. He's looking in the middle. He almost had Woolley, but he finds Langley, who hits the seam. Then they do a good job. Mounds does a good job getting a stick on that, getting out, chipping in the zone. Woolley's going to go back in the D zone and chase after the puck. He's looking to go D to D. It's going to end up going to Thielen around. He's just going to send it to the weak side. It's good. There's open ice over there, so at least it gets out of our zone. And we're able to gain the zone. Volpe does a good job in that forecheck in the neutral zone. Gets to Langley. Langley gets it back to Volpe, and their D does a nice job of stepping up to take it away, chipping out in the neutral zone. Berryman up to Dom. I'm sorry, to Thielen. Thielen tries with Langley's able to take the puck away. He's going to get a shot off, but didn't have much there on a little 1-on-3 that he had. Thielen over there in the corner digging for it. Dahl on the ice. So we're looking to the other two forwards are changing now. So we're going to get Langley and Thielen off the ice and get Dom and little something going on down there in the corner. A couple little bodies down there moving around. I don't mind them letting them play a little bit down there and use their bodies a little bit. A lot of these guys are moving up to Bantams next year, so you're going to have to play like that anyway. Good job by Dom on that forecheck. So we've got Dom and Neist and Dahl on the ice now. And Tilla's going to pick it up. One hand and move it over to Berryman. Berryman looking. Nice job moving it up to Dom. Our transition game looks great. Dom trying to charge through on top of the circle and gets a stick on him and loses the puck. Well, Tilla steps up there and trying to get it on the forecheck, and Dahl covers for him. Mounds just chips it out. They got a quick little chance to get a shot. And just saved by, it looks like Prior Lake's going to take a penalty. Interference. Not sure where it was at, if it was kind of behind the play a little bit or something. Looks like, based on how he's skating the box, it's going to be on Max Neist for interference. So Mounds is going to get their first power play of the game with 2:40 left in the first period. So 4-1 Lakers. And we'll see if we can kill this off. We got Leathers and Stearns out there with Bartlett and Pierington to look to kill this penalty off. We win the draw back to Pierington. He's looking to chip it over to Bartlett behind the net. Kind of a bouncing puck back there. Hard for the guys to handle, so can't clear the zone quite. So now we're going to work in our in our penalty kill here. Stern's going to go out to a D. Good stick. He gets a stick on, chops it up, and Bartlett's able to get it too, but Mounds still gets control of it, move it behind the net. Good job for Pierington to recognize that they're struggling getting a hold of the puck, so put some pressure on them. Bartlett's back there working for it. Doing a good job in this kill so far. Bartlett back there working on two guys, and then Weathers realizes it's a chance to grab that puck and clear the zone. So good job by the guys down there. And it's not quite. Oh, puck kind of died out right in the corner there, but I guess it technically still did cross the line there. Kind of funny that it looked like it was going to be icing to everybody, and then the ref ended up just still calling it, even though the puck just died out right before it got to the goal line. So 48 seconds left still on that kill now for Prior Lake to kill this penalty off. 2 minutes left in the first period. Noel's going to grab behind him. He's got a little bit of time. Going to move it up to Norgren. Norgren up to Dom. Dom's going to come through the neutral zone now in kind of a 2-on-2, 2-on-3, I guess you could say. Good job by Norgren to take that puck and almost got it, but forces Irondale to kind of shove it up to the D. Nice look there from Noel to Dom at the center. Got a shot off there. It's kind of falling as he shot, so he didn't get a whole lot on it. Now Mounds Irondale's going to come up out of their zone to get on that guy. We got one of their guys coming down, and Woolley on him. Now he's going to get after him. Woolley putting a little bit of pressure on the guy in the corner. They're going to try to move it down low. Goes off his skate. Again, off the half wall. They're looking to use that little give and go off the wall, but no one open. They're moving up. We got a chance for a breakaway. Good heads up play by Norgren. Moves up the goal. Does get his stick on it, so it's not going to be icy. And Mounds, the goalie, does a nice job coming up and clearing the puck, but Langley's going to come in now with speed as he grabs the puck through the neutral zone and comes in. Nice look over to Thielen. Does a backhand in. It's still loose down there. Good job by Bolt getting that forward check. Good stick lift and all over that guy on the forward check down there. Allows, who is that down there now? It looks like Langley to pick up the puck and chip it back down the corner to Bolt, who's battling with their guy down the corner. Good battle by the guys down there between both teams. Thielen's going to pick it up, move to Langley over to Bolt. Bolt trying to dang a little trip there, but no call there. Moundsy moves it up. Langley keeps in the zone. He's got a little bit of room to walk to the middle now. He does. And takes a shot. Nice job by Moundsy to goalie to bring that puck in and not give up a rebound again. So 22 seconds left in the first period. 4-1 Lakers. Ice has been a little bit tilted to the right side, but really for the most part, this has been, like I said, a pretty even game other than a couple plays. Langley going to pick up the puck behind, move it up to the D to Antilla. Antilla looking, makes a nice move to walk around that guy. He's got a little room in the middle, but he goes back to Langley. Langley in the corner. Gets a little bump from the guy. I like that the refs are just letting these guys play a little bit. Again, now Mounds is going to try to come up out of their zone, but at the end of the first period, though. So good start for the Lakers. They're up 4-1. Shots are 17-5. I say that maybe the game looks like it's a little bit. They are. Yes, yeah. Yeah. So nice job from the Lakers. Good start for them. They down 1-0 with Mounds who scored the first goal, and they respond with 4 unanswered goals and to end the first period up 4-1. I think it's a good line so far. Combination of guys seem like there's some chemistry there. They keep working the puck around. So I want to say that the game is pretty even, but sometimes I maybe make a couple comments because I'm surrounded by Mounds View fans too. Got to give respect to the team. They come down here, probably almost an hour drive for them to come down to Prior Lake on Saturday afternoon to come play us. So appreciate that from their parents and their kids and their program. Come down and play the Lakers down here at Dakotah. So we got second period now. Leathers and Stearns and Norgren out. Leathers in the middle with Stearns on the right and Norgren on the left. Bartlett and Pierington. Moundsview is going to win possession of that puck and chip it in the zone. Pierington goes in there. tries to get it, but Mounds guys right on it. They're going to try to battle over there in the corner with Leathers. Leathers on him, gives a little push apart. Let's see, we'll take the puck. Kind of gets it chipped up. He does get it up to Leathers, who's going to get control. Now we get a little 3-on-2 here coming in the zone. Leathers driving wide, looking, tries to get it over to Norgren in the middle, but didn't quite work out. Norgren up to Pierington. No look pass over to Bartlett. Bartlett's got some room in the middle. Nice shot from Bartlett. Nice play from Pierington. Get that puck over to Bartlett. Good job, Bartlett, kind of working from the outside as a lefty. Works his way to the inside there. Gets a nice shot off and beats the goalie on the goalie's glove side. So nice little play from Connor up there. That's what we were kind of missing last weekend too. That little extra edge that we have on the D side with Connor on the ice. Good look. He kind of looked that guy off in the corner and then sent it over to Bartlett. Gave Bartlett a little more time, and Bartlett walked and took advantage of that and puts it in the net. So we're up 5-1 Lakers with 13:48 left in the second period. Mounds down there trying to dig for the puck and ends up going over to Woolley in the corner. Woolley tries to move it up. The Mounds guy does a good job in the forecheck, get possession, loses his stick, unfortunately for him. Woolley able to still keep digging at there, kind of right over there by the Zamboni door. Kind of gets tied up over there sometimes. It moves across the Dahl. Dahl going to move up. Dom gets picked off right up the middle. Noel does a good job of stepping up with that guy, getting a body on him. And we're going to get a whistle here. It's a good whistle for our guys so we can get a little reset. Anytime you feel like you're pressed in the D zone for more than 30 seconds or so, it's good to just get the puck out and get a whistle and get a bit of a reset, whether that's a line change or personnel or just, that same line staying out there, but being able to take a little breath. So face-off one by Mounds. It goes over to the left side. Berryman's going to get it and look to the middle. He moves it up to Langley. Langley goes off a stick, goes down there. It's not going to be ice. He knows the Mounds goalie's going to play it. I think all three of our guys were thinking they're going to maybe take that puck from the goalie, but he does get it through, and Mounds comes down on a little play there. Nice try by Mounds. It leaves a puck sitting right in the middle, and Sterling comes up with a huge save down there for the Lakers. Probably his first time he's been tested in the game. We'll play down there, and they're going to change lines after that one, so they could probably talk to the boys about that. But unfortunately, the puck got kind of left there right in the middle. Sometimes the way it works out, the way that puck bounces, that end up like right in the middle of the ice for the Mounds. We got to grab, get a grade A scoring opportunity on Sterling, but he's up to the challenge and right there to make the save. So we'll try to move it up through the middle. Weathers up to Stearns goes a little bit too far, and Mounds going to grab it and chip it behind the net. Norgren's there, moves it back behind the net to Stearns. Stearns going to look to get possession. The puck kind of gets by over his stick, and Bartlett's there to pinch and keep it in. Nice job by Bart. He's going to walk to the middle again and get a good shot off. The goalie makes a really nice save and steers that puck up into the netting. Nice play by Bartlett to recognize that he can come up on that guy and keep that gap tight. Not only keep that gap tight, but also pinch on that play and just immediately put pressure on that forward who's trying to break that puck out. So good heads-up play by Bartlett. Gets rewarded with a good opportunity to get it back. We win the draw with Stearns. Stearns over Bartlett. Bartlett to Pierington. He's going to move it down the corner to Norgren. Norgren's got the puck behind the net. He's going to chip it over to the side. Stearns is going to get in there and get on the guy. Does a good job of trying to use his body. The guy just sidesteps him a little bit. It goes up to Bartlett. Bartlett moves over to Pierington. He's got a little bit of ice. He's going to look to the middle there, kind of skate back and forth. Nice little move there. He's got some ice now. Moves up to Norgren. Norgren coming in now. Norgren coming down the left side. He's looking to make a play here. See if we can get to. Goes behind the net, get control, but he does find Pierington up top. Pierington moves it. Going to look, make a move around the outside. The guy moves over. Nice little cycle play over to Leathers. Leathers puts a nice shot on net. Low shot that Stearns tips. The goalie makes a good save. Now Mounds is going to take the puck. Good job by Leathers. Oh, he doesn't realize that we're still offside there, but great play by Leathers over there on the bench side. Good angle he took on that guy as the Mounds is coming up out of the zone to be able to get on that guy. We're a little offside of that play, but good puck move by the guys. I like that cycle play down low between Pierington and Leathers, and just keep moving the puck to each other, and we'll continue to have more success. Win the draw to Woolley, over to Noel. Noel moves up to Thielen, back to Noel. Gives him a little bit of room in the middle. He's going to take that. Comes down, tries to stick him around the guy. D plays that well. Mounds picks up the puck, tries to chip it up, but Langley's all over him. Thielen, too, there on the forecheck. Woolley comes across, makes a good stick on the guy, and Noel gets it. Good support from Langley coming through. Noel gets it again, chips to Thielen. D tries to get by him, but Thielen does chip it by him and gains the zone. Thielen's on him as first forechecker. Mounds coming up out their zone. They turn it over to Langley. Langley's got a chance to shoot. He's going to shoot that far side. Thielen open in front. Knoll does a good job pinching there and coming in the zone. He'll just drop it back to Thielen. Thielen's got a little bit of room. He's going to move it over to Woolley on the right D. Woolley tries to take a shot. Mounds does a good job of getting a stick on it, but we're able to keep it in the zone. Thielen comes through, digging on it, keeps working for it. The puck came out, so that's going to be offside on the Lakers. 10:40 left in the second period, 5-1 Lakers. We get a line change here to face off right outside the offensive zone here. 21-7 for the shots. So Lakers have definitely been playing well. Like I said, they're moving the puck to each other well, and that's the name of the game. Berryman's going to take the puck behind the net, move it up on a nice breakout play there up to Dom. Dom makes a pass a little behind East. He's got to come back for it. We got to regroup on that again. Back to Berryman. Berry moves over. Still going to get this puck first. All chips it in the zone. Good job for the guys to stay on it, but Mounds takes it away, and they're going to try to take him on the outside. Antilla just does a nice job recovering on that play. Mounds carrying it down, tries to move it to the middle, gets broken up by Berryman. He tries to chip it out. It doesn't quite get out. Mounds is able to take it again just inside the blue line here. Tries to move it across again. Good stick from Dahl. Dahl is able to stay on him and get that puck out. So nice little play there from Dahl. Dom tries to chip it off the boards. Goes to Berryman. We got to kind of get our regroup going here. So he's going to try to reset that. Move it over to Dahl. Yep, back to Woolley. I'm sorry, Antilla. Antilla makes a nice move to shake that guy. Gets a little stick on him. And then he's going to trip the guy. I think that's unfortunate. Antilla got a little bit of a hook on him to make him have to trip that guy. But again, it's tough to be too judgmental on the rest. Those little hooks and stuff are kind of hard to see. But if you go back and look at that, there definitely was a little hook there right on the gloves and kept Antilla from being able to do what he wanted to do and ended up losing possession of the puck over it. And then ended up having to trip the guy to keep him from getting a shot off. So Lakers are going to kill off their second penalty of the game here, hopefully. 9:36 left in the second. Mounds are on the power play. They win the draw, move it back. Nice tip. Saved by Graham Sterling. Steers to the side, and Stone's able to pick it up and at least gain the zone here. Now the guys want to just get it deep. Leathers does that. Gets it in deep. Going to get a high sticking call on Mounds guy. It did go off his stick. So face off anytime there's a high stick on a team on the defense or on the any team, it goes face off goes all the way back to their D zone. So Lakers still trying to kill us one off. Look to Mounds looking to get it out. They do break it out, but Leathers takes it away. He's going to send it down in the zone, and they're going to wave that icing off. It's good to let him play a little bit. Their Stern's the first one to the puck. He's going to go down there and pick it up. He's looking to move it up to the top. He gets it to Pierington. Pierington's going to buy some time. A little shimmy shake. He gets it down low, back to Stern. Stern's going to take it down low. Looking to do it all himself down there. He does get a shot on goal. It's still loose. Got to get some guys on the D side now as Mounds takes the puck and clears it. Goes up to Bartlett. Bartlett kicks it over to Pierington. Pierington trying to gather it, but ends up losing the skates. And Mounds got a little quick mini breakaway there and shot it wide. Leathers on it. They're trying to get the puck out. There's only 28 seconds still left in that kill for the Lakers. Battling over there. The Mounds guys come out with the puck. They're going to take a shot. No, he didn't take that shot. He looks like working around and stuff it, and Graham Sterling gets that whistle. Good whistle for the Lakers there. Again, there's 16 seconds left on power play, so good chance for them to get a whistle and get some fresh legs out on the ice for the Lakers. Mounds going to change their guys too. 8:23 left in the second. Mounds wins a draw. Volpe on it, gets a stick on it. They're able to set up over on the half wall and work it up to a guy. Mounds looking to take advantage of the 6 seconds they have left in the power play here. Back and forth between these two guys. Looking to get some shot. Oh, tip there. Knoll just tipped that puck. Unfortunately, I think he's trying to get a stick on it, but it almost went in. Good job by Graham there to glove that one. It just got tipped a little bit by Knoll accidentally as that shot was going to the net. You can see it telling Graham, thanks for saving me there. Penalty's over now, so we're back to 5-on-5. Mounds gains control of the puck, takes a shot, goes over the net. Going to get the puck down the net is Knoll. He's going to move it over to the weak side. Good job by the guys. A little quick communication there on who's going to get the puck. Goes behind the net. Ends up not getting all the way over to Knoll, but he still gets the puck and is able to get it up to Volpe over on the right side. good job by the forecheck by the Mounds guy. He kind of stays on it, gets a stick on him. He tries to move it over to his, and they do score on that. Mounds is going to get their first goal in the game. That'll be credit to number 9 for his relentless forecheck there on that play and kind of stayed on the Lakers, and he was able to keep applying that pressure on him and dish it over to the guy in front, and he's able to put that one away on Sterling down low on the right against the post. So Lakers looking to respond to this one with the next one and come out with Dom's line and Beast and Dahl. Good regroup from the boys. Dom's going to come in. 2. Yeah, 5-2. Did I say 1? Okay. Sorry. Maybe I did. Yeah, that's the second goal for Mounds View. For some reason, I kind of forgot about that first one just because it was so early in the game. 5-2 now with 7:14 left in the second period. Berryman moving up to Dahl. Dahl's going to move it back into our D zone. It's okay. Sometimes it doesn't work out. We just got to recover from that as quick as we can. So Dom gets in there and digs the puck out. Dahl is going to grab it, move it up to Dom. I'm going to chip it up to Neese. Neese is going to have a good chance of beating this guy. Falls down, and now we're kind of falling over each other down there on our forecheck. So Mounds is able to cleanly come out of their zone. Coming down on a good job by Dahl getting back and putting some back pressure on that guy, and Berryman keeping him the outside too. Allows between Berryman and Dahl for Dahl to come out with that puck there and move it up to Leathers. Leathers in a half log, got 3 guys around him from Mounds who just trying to chip that puck out. Dahl trying to get it out too. We're over there. Attila's going to say, forget this, I'm going to go off the other side, but there's no pressure. Moves over to Berryman and East. He's going to look to the weak side. There's a lot of ice over there, so Dahl just can't quite get to it. But they're looking to probably make a change here for those forwards. Over to Neese. Nice little dish there from Leathers. I don't think Neese got everything on that. It kind of went off his stick as he went to shoot that. A nice little feed from Leathers right in front. We got Norgren and Leathers on the ice now, and Neese looking to get a change. Mounds comes through. They're looking to change all their forwards and one of their Ds. So we got some ice to be able to take now, and Bartlett's going to take advantage of that and move it up to Norgren. Norgren comes across the line with the puck, but it gets stumped up, and Leathers gets it right in the middle, takes a shot. Oh, he ends up scoring on that. Goes off the Mounds guy's stick and just redirected enough for the goalie to kind of misplay that one. Fortunately, kind of a similar play to what happened just a couple minutes ago, the one that Noel tipped and Graham came up with, but that one ends up going just over the glove of the goalie. He just gets tipped out at like the top of the circle, so tough for him to judge that knuckler as it comes in on him. Nice face-off win from Leathers. He's going to come down the middle of the ice, looking to go around the guy. He's got a tough shot there, so he brings it around. Looks to go to the middle, ends up going to Pierington. Pierington across to Bartlett. Bartlett looking for his options. He's going to come down the corner, work out of the corner. Got almost too much coverage from our forwards. But Bartlett comes around, moves up to Pierington. Leathers is back in right D cover to Bartlett. Takes a nice shot. Pucks rebound sitting there just the wrong side of the ice, and where 2 of our guys were. Mounds takes it, moves up to the neutral zone now. Mounds trying to move that puck across to get it in the far corner and pick up the puck. We got 2 guys on it, and we'll be able to get this puck. Should be able to get this puck and win that battle and get it out of there. Pierington and Leathers down there working to get it loose. Pierington getting hooked quite a bit down there by their guy. Got to move that puck up. We do get it out. It clears the zone at least, and now we'll try our neutral zone forward check. But Mounds clears the zone and goes deep again, chips it in, and get possession of his puck from Bartlett down there. Bartlett coming through. He's got room up the middle, but not able to. Now there's going to be a penalty on Mounds View. Stearns grabs the puck, moves it back to Leathers. And another great zone entry from the guy. Just those little simple things that we're seeing. They're calling a penalty on the Mounds View guy for a play down here for holding on Bartlett as he made that reach. But again, that zone entry from the boys, I like to see that. You can see them changing a little bit of their mindset, working a little more as a team as they enter the zone. And instead of trying to just do it all themselves and dangle around the D. So good job by Stearns, drop that puck back to Leathers and just charge the heels of their D to that middle lane drive. So it pushes the D back. They have to respect that. If the D doesn't respect that, you can always slip that to that guy that gets them inside the D. So good job seeing the boys using some of the things that they're working on in practice, and that puck comes out there for Noel. Good job them working on some things they've been working on in practice and using them. That's what the scrimmages are for. Langley's going to come in the zone down the side, take a shot, goes wide. Noel's going to be able to get there up top of the lefty and move it back down to Thielen. Thielen looking to find Langley in the corner. Looks like they're trying to set up that little give and go, but Good read by the Mounds. You got to get in there and break up that play. Nice play there from Noel. Moves over to Langley. Langley tries to move it over the middle to Volt. And doesn't work out. The net comes off. Looks like the Mounds View goalie accidentally knocked the net off. We're going to face off in the attacking zone for the Lakers. With 3:48 left in the second period. They have 47 seconds left on that power play. So again, name of the game, the power play, get in the zone and set that up. We want high percentage shots, high percentage scoring opportunities, and not shots that are, from outside that dot. It's a good chance goalie's going to make the save, especially in a power play. You want to get that set up and try to make a good hockey play. So Mounds is going to come in his own, chip it by Antilla. He doesn't have much options, just sends it to the middle, but it turns it to a turnover, and Nees picks it up and moves it up to Dom. Dom's going to come in. They got 27 seconds left in that power play. Dom does a good job escaping that pressure on the half wall, moves it up to Antilla. Antilla under a little bit of pressure and just can't quite get control of the puck over there. Moundsy grabs it, trying to move it up. They're not going to be, it looks like they are onside, so number 9 looks to me like their best player, so definitely got to keep an eye on him throughout the game. And now we got, who's out there? Looks like Dahl out there, moves it back down the net. Give and go with Dahl. He's going to move it over to Nees. Nees is going to chip it in the zone, and him and Dom over there try to get control of it. Nees gets it, moves out to Dom, kind of bouncing around, so it goes off his stick and ends up to Moundsview. Berryman does a good job keeping that gap tight, staying up on the guy, break up that pass. Again, Moundsview takes it. And coming down, they don't have much. They send it in the zone, and Tilla's going to pick it up. Nice little shake that guy off them with that play, and the puck's again kind of bouncing around. Get it out of the zone there, but it looks a little bit kind of choppy there for a second for the Lakers, but we got numbers back. So they're calling a weak trip in my mind on Norway, but I guess it's going to make up for the other weaker hook that they just called on Moundsview a little bit ago too. So kind of put your stick out there and end up guy kind of falls over, and it seems like that's what triggers a lot of refs these days. If a guy falls, that it's probably a penalty. So, like I said, sometimes you get calls your way, and sometimes they go the other way. There's just a pretty weak one on Moundsview a couple minutes ago, so maybe they get that's the way the hockey gods work out. Moundsview's going to take control of the puck in the neutral zone, try to get set up. Bartlett's over there. He's going to take the puck behind the net and escape from the D. He's got a little bit of time, chips up to Stearns. They're looking to just get this puck out. Stearns has sauced it down the ice, unfortunately for icing, but again, icing the puck when you're on the kill is no harm, no foul. If we can chip it down a little lighter, though, and maybe keep them from the whistle happening, that's always kind of nice. But smart play, just no option. Just make sure that puck at least gets out of the zone. Leathers, Bartlett, Pierington, and Stearns. The puck's going to face off one by Mounds, who gets out of the zone. Stearns on the forecheck there. They go D to D, moving it up to their wing. They're coming in the zone offside. Kind of get those plays where just a simple little stick that breaks up a pass and they can throw off their timing on their regroup and then end up offside. So moving the draw back to Leathers to Pierington to Bartlett. He's going to gain the blue line and send it down for second icing of the power play. Little men's league icing there. Men's league rule, sometimes you can ice it from the blue line. So maybe Brax Bartlett's just getting ready for his men's league career. Hopefully that's many years to come and much delayed. Try to tell the boys this is some of the best time of their life playing this game, and the competitiveness that you get right now and your friends and just playing the game and having fun with it. It doesn't get much better than this for their age. Bartlett up to Thielen. He's going to find Stearns across the ice. He's going to get a little bit of room on the outside here and see if he can get around the guy. It does kind of get it and looking to make a pass or kind of force it a little bit to the middle and gets it right to the Moundsu guy. Now we got to get back, get some numbers on the D side. They come down to 3-on-2, move it across. We can play, but it's on the Moundsu guy's backhand, so he doesn't get much of a shot off. And Moundsu still got control of the puck with 16 seconds left. Need a block shot here as we call. Unfortunately, a shot on goal and puck ends up down on Graham Sterling, kind of bouncing around a little bit. It's tipped in front, I think, at least once, maybe twice, and goes off the post, bounces out off his leg, and Mounds, you guys right there to bury that. So we got a 6-3 hockey game. just under a minute left in the second period. Certainly anybody's game at this point. So again, let's see if the Lakers can respond here. They'll chip off the wall from Woolley up to Langley, gets broken up, gets back to Woolley. Woolley's going to move it over to Noel. Noel moves the puck with Thielen, trying to move it to the middle. It does get to Volpe. Volpe's going to come through now and see if we can enter the zone with some decent shot up. Volpe moves it over to the corner, some dead space over there for Langley. Have some time to move it up to Noel. Back to Langley. Langley moves it across over to Woolley. Good patience in Woolley over there. He's kind of getting pinned along the wall, so he just gets it deep down to Volpe. Volpe looking to get some support behind the net. He does from Thielen. Thielen tries to move it up and gets kind of broken up there. And Langley does a really nice job on that forecheck to just stay on that puck. And it's really good to see that second effort from the boys on that puck. If we could have a team of a whole bunch of guys that make a second, third effort on the puck and don't give up on it, you can accomplish a lot of things with a hockey team. So end of the second period, 6-3. Lakers are up. Shots are 25-14. Mounds was able to put a couple goals in that period and keep this one close. Looks like they kind of woke up a little bit from the first period. So, like I said, we got one more period of hockey left, and certainly I'd give this game so far just, to the Lakers. They're out shooting them 25-14 and winning 6-3, but definitely don't want to let down on that. We got a couple shifts there. We had a little bit of defensive breakdowns, and I'm sure the coach are kind of talking about that and just clean that stuff up, make sure we got guys covered in front of the net, and make sure we're out there doing those little things, blocking shots and stuff like that, trying our best to keep those pucks from getting through on Graham. And Graham's doing a good job down there, making the saves. Just unfortunately had a couple pucks bouncing around on him down there, and it ended up right on the Mounds guy's stick and pucks in the net. So good to see the Lakers though. Coming off of a weekend and last weekend with the Rochester tournament, and good weekend for them too down there. They ended up 2-2 against some really good hockey teams. If you were with us last weekend, 32 teams in that big pumpkin tournament. So some of the best teams in the state were down there. And Lakers, I think, like Coach Leather said in his communication with the team, from earlier in the week, that some good responses to being down and coming back and just never giving up. So obviously early in the season you want to have that be one of your main focuses for the boys, just compete, have a high level of compete when they're out there on the ice. Every shift they get out there, just take one shift at a time and keep going. Langley out there with Volpe now. We're 5-on-5 with Thielen, and they're going to put 22 minutes on the clock and probably just run this. Running time is my guess. That's what we have left on the hour, or hour 15, I should say. Thielen over there battle on the wall, and Mounds is able to come up with the puck, but the guy doesn't have much options. So he can take a shot from the outside. Berryman up to Neese, who moves it over to Langley. Mounds puts it back in the zone for offside. So they'll try that again. Sorry, I think I said Neese as Volpe over there on the side. Sometimes I confuse Volpe and Max. Face off one over to Antilla, just to Berryman. They're really close to each other, so kind of tough for Berryman to make that play, but he does win the puck in the battle over there in the corner, moves it behind the net back to Antilla, moves it up to Volpe, chips it up to Langley. Nice little board pass over to Thielen. We're coming down a quick little 2-on-1. Thielen takes a shot from outside, hits the post, gets it back up front, and okay, that's not cool that late in the play their guy's just going to cross-check Volpe. He's not really doing much down there, and gives him a little shot in the back. I don't know if they're going to take their guy or take both of them or what. Looks like maybe Volpe might be going to the box too. I don't think he really did a whole lot, but who knows? Sometimes there's something we can't see from up there, that there's probably a reason that the Mounds View guy did what he did. Maybe Volpe took another little shot on the goalie or something like that after he had it covered, and then the refs just take both of them. So got to protect your goalie, so it's going to happen too. 5-on-5 hockey still. We got now we have Dom out there with Dahl and Neest. Puck to the middle. Dahl tries to make a play on it. Mounds is able to get the puck out. They're coming down now. We got Nice move there by the Mounds guy. He comes in and gets a good shot up. Nice save and a rebound by Mounds. They're going to score to get their 4th goal. So nice move there by the Mounds guy. Carrington's not happy with his play on that. He'll fix that. That's part of growing up, part of being a hockey player, bud. So they nice save by Graham on the first one, and the rebound just popped right out to the Mounds guy. Graham's got his helmet off right now, so everybody's going to wait for a second while he gets his gear situated. But just 6-4 hockey game now, so like I said, this game could go either way. Mounds scored a couple goals now at least unanswered, and again, I've talked about the momentum, so the momentum is in Mounds' favor right now. Oh, it's going to pick that puck up and almost kind of breakaway, but their guy does a good job in getting his stick on. Stern's battling for it over there on the wall. He's going to look to move it back, to control it back to Woolley. Woolley goes D to D, but ends up going up to Norgren. Norgren down the half wall now, kind of battling over there, gets bumped. Leathers, and they're trying to battle for it too. Moundsy takes it, chips it back to their best player. He's going to come through and they almost scored there. Went off the guy in front, hit the post. So again, that momentum is in Moundsy's favor right now. We really need somebody kind of step up here. Here goes Leathers coming down the ice. The puck going to go all the way in the corner for him, so he's going to carry it behind the net. Look for somebody coming in late in the zone. He gets good play by the Mounds. We've got to get it up and out. Caleb stays on him. Still on him. Get on him before they can gain the line. They do get it deep. Berryman picks it up. Mounds making a line change now. Thielen on the ice now. Leathers picks up, gets picked right as Noel was going to make a line change too, and walk in and get a shot off. We need a whistle here, and we do get that from Graham. So we're going to finish that line change off. Yeah, last few minutes, I'd say I'd give it to Mounds View. They come out in the third period, they're down by 3 goals, but they're not letting up, and they end up getting their 4th to get it within 2 with 18 minutes left. So Lakers going to have to kind of step it up here a little bit and get a good shift to try to break up that momentum that right now is in Mounds View's favor. Berryman moves it up to Volp. Volp trying to get it out of the zone. Langley over there trying to chip it out too. Volp in there too. Now Antilla comes up. We are going to gain the zone now with Langley coming right up the middle. He's got Thielen and Volp with them. 2 dishes over to Thielen. Nice job again by Langley on that zone entry to dish it over to the outside and then go right at the D there and push him back, so it gives room for Thielen to come through and get a shot off. Thielen battle in the corner. He's trying to win that battle. Volp in there with him too. Thielen might maybe he's trying to reach there, but couldn't quite come up with the puck. Moundsy comes up through now. 2-on-2. Berryman and Antilla back. Berryman does a nice job just straight up playing the guy. Ends up kind of catching an edge in the corner and loses it, but Antilla gets pushed down a little bit. Now we're kind of working in our D zone to try to gain control of that puck. That Gall down there in the corner, try to work it out front. Antilla's right there twice in a row, just bangs that puck back in the corner as Moundsy tries to put it out front. Berryman going to get it, move it to Antilla behind the net. Antilla's got a little bit of room there, gets to Volp. Volp's not quite in that position to receive that pass yet, so Moundsy gets control. Nice little dangle from that guy from Moundsy. Gets run deep. Good job of Graham getting over there and covering that post. Guy tried to put it off him and in. And Volp's able to clear the zone. Moundsy's going to chip it back in for an offside. So again, 16:22 left and running time here. 6-4 Lakers are up. Shots are getting a little closer now, 25-17 in favor of the Lakers, which represents the play in the last probably 5 minutes or so of the game, at this period anyway. I'd have to probably give that to Mounds View, Irondale at this point to kind of on us a little bit. So again, hopefully we get some play here, get back to moving the puck to each other, which we do. Coming up out of the zone, nice move there by Dom. Fake to the inside, goes the outside. He's on his backhand, so he could try to get it over to Dahl, but he is not able to do that. D make a nice play on it, and Moundsy tries to come up out of his zone now. Both Dom and Dahl on the same guy, kind of collide with him a little bit. We get a shot blocked by Bartlett. It's going to come around the net. Moundsy gets to it first. East on the guy, kind of gets in his way, so Dom's able to chip it off the wall, get to it again. He's got a little more room this time. Nice shot on the goalie, and like how Dom just goes straight to the net after his shot, gets there. It's hard to teach that to young players to get to the net after they shoot the puck. It's pretty good chance there's going to be a rebound. A long time ago, somebody told me that for a forward, shoot the puck in stride and go as hard as you can to the net. You never know if there's going to be 3 things that are going to happen. Either puck's going to go in the corner, You could be the first one there, get behind the D. Rebound's going to be there for you to bang in, or the goalie's going to make a save and you'll be standing right on top of him. Nice pass over from Leathers right off that drop with Stearns, and can't quite bury it. Goalie's there to make the save. So good job on Mounds, you guy. Kind of faked out our guys like he's going behind the net. Norgren's able to keep it in though. Leathers in the corner going to get it, tries to get it out front. Mounsey gets control, chip it up the wall. Norgren's right on the guy, but they're able to gain the zone. Stearns takes it from them. And again, Mounsey's able to get it again. Just kind of a little back and forth here between the boys. Need a little bit more control of the puck like we did in the first period for sure. Mounsey grabs the puck, across the line. Stearns going to get a tripping penalty there. He's flat-footed and tries to whack at the guy with the puck and ends up getting the skates and tripped the guy. 14 minutes left in the third period, running time, 6-4 hockey game. It's unfortunate sometimes as a player you just get kind of caught like that, little flat-footed, and end up guy trying to make a nice move around you, and your reaction is just to kind of smack at the puck there. But if your angle's not that great on the guy, pretty good chance you're going to trip him there. So that's what happened on that play. Mounds is going to go on the power play now. Lakers looking to kill it off. Behind the net to Berryman. Berryman up to Norgren. Norgren finds Leathers in the middle. He's going to chip it by him and if we get around, take a wide angle shot. Norgren there in front. Our guys ties him up well in front. They give up the puck to Leathers and take it to a neutral zone. Just gain the line and get it deep. Chips in, bouncing puck on the goalie. Again, Leathers right in there, almost able to get his own rebound on that play. Trying to just send it to the net as quick as he can. Good job. Leathers on that forecheck, short-handed, put some pressure on the guys right away. Now Norgren going to work on that forecheck too. Manji's able to gain the line here on us. Trying to get down and set it up here. Good job by, who's that down there? Antilla down there. Put pressure on him down there. Leathers up top. They move it to the middle. Good stick by both Norgren and Leathers to get on that guy, but Manji's able to keep it in. Move it to half. All his pass is going to be out of the zone. Leathers is going to be able to get to it first and chip it down the ice. Doesn't quite get down the ice. Mounds moves it over to the weak side. Got a lot of room over there. Good read there by Langley. He's able to break the play. A little quick change there by Mounds. He doesn't get called for the too many men, but not going to see that too much in youth hockey. So Mounds tries to move to the middle. Good chance for a whistle here for Sterling to get that. 12:20 left in the third. That'll pretty much do it for the penalty on Stearns. He does have to wait in the box, though, because it is running time now. Unlike our league play and tournament play, when a penalty expires during a stoppage, a player has to wait in the box until the puck is dropped. So we're still 5-on-4 for this drop, and now we get our fifth guy back on the ice, but Mounds able to win the draw, get a shot off. Puck ends up in front. Got to clear that away, and we do. Bartlett gets it, gains control of it behind the net. So we're going to get around this guy. He's got a little room, moves it up to Thielen. Thielen with Langley. Langley's going to just try to chip it deep, but it goes into the Mounds bench for a whistle. We're back to 5-on-5 now. 11:30 left in the third period. 6-4 Lakers. Langley on the draw, gets it over to Thielen. Kind of out of his reach. He's going to get possession of it, though, and move it back to Bartlett on the regroup. Over to Purinton. He's going to lay it off the boards of Thielen. Nice play there. Good touch. Thielen's going to gain the zone. Move it to the middle. Almost connects with Langley, but doesn't quite get through it. Langley's able to keep it in and get over to Volpe. Volpe trying to locate the puck. Ends up going to the Mounds again. Gets it out of the zone. And Bartlett in the neutral zone now. Again, moves it over to Thielen. Thielen tried a little touch pass. Right play. Moves it to Langley. Still able to get it. Nice play back to Thielen. He's going to have a little bit of room. Takes a shot. Steered to the side by the Mounds Irondale goalie. Bartlett pinches on the play. Gains possession. Chip it over to Volpe. Oh, turn around, boys. Right there. Little miscue from the guys, but comes out neutral on Purinton. Just goes around the guy. He's got some room. He's not afraid to just go right up the gut with it. Come down the middle, escape to the outside, moves up to Bartlett. Bart's got some room to shoot. He's going to do that. Nice low shot. It's a little bit of a rebound. It's still kind of loose down there. Thielen on that rebound with Langley, and goalie does a good job of getting the puck up for a whistle there. 10:20 left in the third. The Lakers seem to be back in their game now a little bit, getting more offensive zone time here, but can't quite seem to get the puck in the net for a while now. So nice to see us get a goal here for our efforts. And get back to our game again here, scoring goals. So Mounds is going to come up the ice now. Woolley chasing him down. Good play by Woolley to use his body to get in that guy's way and not let him around. And Dahl's able to come back and help out too and get it back to the other side. Noel over there battling. Ends up getting to the middle. Shot on goal for Mounds here. They're going to crash at the net, but good job for the D and for Sterling too to make that save. Back to the middle for Mounds. It's going to lead to a turnover for Dom. He's going to come up the ice and at least gain the red line. At this point, it's a 2-on-4, so Dom's just going to look to gain the line there and get a D. Gets bodied off the puck over there by the Mounds guy. I'm sure Dom doesn't mind that because his goalie gave him a little shot though in the face. And it's not cool, so maybe Dom will make him pay for that. And Lakers are looking to get in there. Dom's going to get in there and just mess with the goalie. The goalie gave him a little shot as Dom came through the crease there, but it's so subtle the refs didn't really see that. Goalies don't like when guys come through the blue paint. Definitely know that. So do that as much as you can. Rattle their cage. So we got that Leathers line out now at Norgren and Stearns. See if we can get control of the puck here. We got numbers back, but Mounds is going to be able to come out of the zone here and shoot it wide. Norgren picking up the puck now behind the net. He's looking to get some support. Mounds does a good job of taking the puck away from him and escaping down low. We got to get on this guy. He's just dangling around everybody as we reach for the puck. A little body on the guy would help. Stearns going to pick it up behind the net. He's got a little bit of room. Moves it over to Berryman. Berryman looking to get Leathers in the middle. Nice look. Get better angle than going to Norgren there. Leathers comes down. He's got the glove side all open. Goalie does a good job of getting across, so that puck is still open. So Norgren's taking on it down there. Good play by the boys in that breakout. Good look from Berryman down there. Instead of he had both Norgren and Leathers open, and pass to Norgren would have been, pretty significant south to north pass there. Tough angle for Norgren to probably handle. So better look to see his better option was to make a better pass to Leathers there. Just a better angle for Caleb to be able to gather that puck. Face off win for the Lakers. Andrews back to Pierington. He's going to walk to the middle. Take a shot just wide there. Wolf was there. Couldn't quite get a stick on it. Langley back on the net to Wolf. He's going to need a little help back there. Good stick by the Mounds. You got to take that puck away. He's going to come up through the middle now. Yeah, number 9 is their best player on the ice, so watch out for him. Job coming back by the Lakers. Mounds having a tough time gathering the puck and getting it. Goes over to Volpe on the side. Langley going to come in now, come right up the middle. Give Volpe a chance to get a shot off, but they block it. Doesn't get through. Stays on that forecheck guard there. He's going to be all over that guy. Good job by Volpe to stay on him after good Thielen keeps the puck in, able to reach. Good stick there. Now Langley up by the blue line, trying to keep it in. Mounds takes it away, and they're going to come down. Coming in on the Lakers now. And move it to the middle. Unfortunately, kind of bounced around a little bit. Shot on goal, and Graham makes a nice glove save to get a whistle. There's 6:45 left in the third period here. It's still 6-4. It's been 6-4 for a little while now. So, again, got the Dom's line out with Woolley and Noel on D. For Dom, Neist, and Dahl. Mounds battling for the puck down there. They do get control of it. Looking to come out of the corner there. Good job by Woolley to stay on him. Good job by Woolley still staying on him. Edge work down there. Just keep him with the guy. They try to move the middle. Almost gets connected. But just can't quite get a shot off of Mounds. They're still working down the corner. Noel getting a body on the guy. Dom comes down to help. Dom's going to move it up now to Neist. He's going to pick it up and have a little bit of time. They move it up to Dahl. He moves up to Dahl. Has backhand. He can't quite handle it. Mounds takes control of it again. Good job. Good angle by Dom. Again, they're just kind of falling around a little bit over there over each other, but Lakers able to get it and move it up to Dom. He's going to come in and look to fake a shot, come to the outside, moves it across the side that goes wide and right to the Mounds guy who's coming out of the zone now. Going to move it up through, but Woolley going to get it and look and try to move it up off the wall. It doesn't quite work out, but their guy kind of misplays it, and Dahl's able to get it. Nice little feed there from Dom over to Neist. Neist can get it back to Dom or over to Dahl. Tries to, but gets kind of broken up. We got a couple guys on the change falling down a little bit, and Noel's the last one back. They get a good shot off on that one. by the rest and call that holding. It wasn't really holding, but good play by Antilla to move it up to Leathers. He's going to come in and drop to Stearns. Stearns takes a low shot on that. Goalie makes a nice save. Back up to Antilla. He's under pressure. He's going to move it back down the corner to Leathers. Leathers looking for some help over there in the corner. He's going to need it. Stearns coming over there to help him, but Mounds gets the puck. Tries to make a play, gets broken up off the guy's skate, and Norgren's on it. Looking to kind of win that battle. Nice job by Norgren to win that battle over there, get that puck down the corner. Again, Mounds just chips it up the wall to Berryman. Berryman's got up the blue line, trying to get it back deep in the corner so he can work in there. Norgren again winning the battle down there, gets up to Stearns. Stearns gets a shot off, the goalie comes across. Good play by Norgren to move it out front. Stearns too to get his stick on that and just deflect that. 4:19 left in the period here, so Sterling's going to recognize that we can break this puck out. We get it up, move back to Berryman. Berryman's going to come up now, move it up to Stearns. Stearns going to pick up the puck. He's on the far side now, looking for some options behind him. Lose the puck over there on the wall. Get that puck deep, if anything, in the corner if you're out of any other option there. We're going to make a change here for the forwards now. We got next forward line coming out. Nice pass there from Berryman again. Cross the ice to Leathers. He's able to get a stick out to negate icing. Come down the outside, try to find Thielen. Oh, nice pass over to Thielen. And they do end up burying it. Goal. Nice play by the guys. Wasn't maybe as smooth as it could have been, but the right ideas and everything just worked out there. Nice play by Thielen. Sweet pass out to Leathers, and Leathers able to dish it over to Volpe, and Volpe gets a couple tries at it, but is able to bury that puck for a much-needed goal here with 3:20 left for the Lakers. They haven't scored for a while, so they go up 7-4. Game was kind of back and forth for the shot on goal there. It's just sitting there, and Mounds is able to put that rebound in. I think Graham thought he had it underneath him. That looked like kind of a shot from up top on the ice and got underneath his pad, kind of squeaked out. He was just sitting there on the side of the post. And Mounds guy noticed it and just kind of charged in there and just tapped it in. So that changes things. Mounds responds quickly to keep it within 2 goals. That plays offside, so we're going to get called on that one. We'll bring the face off on the neutral zone. So good response from Mounds. You not just throw in the towel on the game and be down 7-4 and just kind of quit with 3 minutes left in the game. So they're still in this game now and just made it 7-5. I would assume pretty soon here they're going to be looking to pull their goalie if the score stays the same. 2:22 left in the third period. Again, it's running time, being that it's a scrimmage, so we're just playing pretty much the entire hour and 15 out. Volpe behind the net to Bartlett. Bartlett up to Purinton. Purinton's going to look to get it to Thielen. Thielen, nice play to get it over to Langley. Now we come down to 3-on-2 with Langley on the outside. He's going to kind of lose it. He's moving it to Volpe. Volpe takes it in and moves it to the middle. Got a lot of guys in front working for the puck, but Mounds does a good job of getting all 4 of their guys pretty much in on the crease to make sure we can't get that rebound in. 1:47 running time. So Lakers are coming out now with Dom's line again, Dahl and Neese with Woolley and Knoll on D. Face-off win back to Knoll. He chips it over to Neese. Neese on the wall with Dom trying to battle for it. Mounds gets it up their wing, and now they're coming through the zone. They lose the puck, and it goes to Dom. Dom coming in now at 2-on-2, drops it back to Neese. Nice little dangle around the guy, and he looks to go short side high on his back and can't quite get the puck up, but good right idea from the boys on that zone entry. They're using that drop pass and that middle lane drive. I like it. Works a lot. So, again, something that they're working on in practice, you can tell, because they weren't doing that earlier in the season, and now they're applying some of their stuff they're learning in practice in the games. Good job for the boys to stay on that. And he's going to pick up the puck and get some time in the corner. Roll it back up to Knoll. Knoll coming off the wall, gets a shot off. Goes off the side of the goal and over to the corner again. East on it. Mounds looking to clear it. Knoll trying to keep it in. Just goes off his stick, but Woolley's able to get it. Move it over to Dom. Dom moves it out of the zone up to Dahl. Dahl trying to gain the line there. Mounds takes it away, and again, Dom on the forecheck does get by the guy. It's going to give him a quick little 2-on-1. Nice little dish over to Neese. And good job by the goalie coming out to cut that angle down. But great play by the boys. That Dom working that wall and continuing to stay on that puck. And then just nice little feed over to Neese. The goalie just made a great save there. So 13 seconds left in the game. We're going to just probably eat the puck down here in our D zone in the corner and let this thing run out up to Leathers or clear the zone. That's pretty much going to do it. 3 seconds left in the game, and knees coming down, trying to move it back down. Final buzzer of the game, Lakers final score 7-5. So good things to see from the boys. Some of the stuff that they're applying, that they're learning in practice. You can see them working it on the ice during the game. So good game for both teams, and just make sure to kind of clean up some of that D zone stuff and make sure we're giving that full effort. That's the goal of the team, to get a full 60-minute game in. So a full 3 periods of playing the same way from start to finish. So good things for the boys. End up winning this game 7-5. Hopefully carry that momentum into tomorrow night. Got a later game against the Hornets, so at Braemar. So we'll see what the boys can do tomorrow, and hopefully they get some rest and have a good day tomorrow on Sunday and get ready for the Hornets back to league play. So signing off. Thanks for joining us.